Hello everyone, this is HJ Comet, and Happy New Year! I hope you all had a glorious holiday, but it is the new year. It's time to rev up our gears and get back into the game, including myself, and that is what this update video is going to be all about. So I finally gotten a January 2015 update up and ready to go for you, and I'm going to be explaining where I've been for the past 2 months, because I know I have been away for a very long time, and we have some unfinished LPs that we need to get back to, as well as what I have planned for this new year. So this should be a very interesting update video. I have a cat who wants to come lay on me, so can you hurry up and come on me now, please? Alright, so first off, yes, I have been gone for 2 months. In October, as many of you probably know, I quit my job, and I got a new job, and it's taken me a very long time to get situated with this new job, because it's basically a teaching job, and it's kind of crazy where I have to run around and get so many materials after being told that I didn't have to. I basically have to run around, get materials. I have to plan a bunch of stuff, which I expected in an actual teaching job, but going into the job, it seemed way easier than it really was, and it's not easy as of right now, because it's a very laid-back company where we do our own thing and we don't really have curriculums, so I basically just Google activities to do. It's crazy, but it's taken me a little bit to get situated with it, and I'm totally fine now, so we should be back on track. This is my promise to you, that we will have videos Monday through Friday starting next week, because I am getting all my, well, I'm not going to get into that right yet, but did get a new job, all situated now. Case closed. Number 2, you probably noticed that I'm not using my better headset, my newer headset that I've been using in my previous LPs and stuff for Facecam and updates, whatever. The reason for that is it was eaten. And I know that sounds really ridiculous, but my headset was eaten by my cat, basically. She chewed through all the wires that have to plug into my computer, and I can't use it anymore. So that's coming to in February, or before February, I'm going to be getting a new headset. The holidays made money very tight for me, but we canceled a family vacation that we were going to do in March, and so now I'm going to have the money again to go out and buy myself a new headset, and maybe it'll be better than my old one. Who knows? It'll be better than this one, because this one, I tried recording a Let's Play episode, and it completely turned my voice to a robot. So hopefully this update video goes well, because you never know with this thing. For all I know, I could turn my head and it could completely sound different than if I was just talking straight into this camera. So anyway, so that's 2. Number 3, there were a bunch of new games that came out in 2014, and obviously 2 of them, I guess, being Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And I had promised to do an LP of that, which I'm not breaking my promise, but I did go and record it, and that was actually the LP that I recorded my headset with, and it completely ruined it. Not to mention that I was having some editing software malfunctions where that was the first time I was fooling around with the 3DS capture card files, and my editing software did not accept them at all. I reformatted them and everything, and after trying out, I'm not even lying, until December 7th, the first week of December, it took me a month to figure this out. It was literally my program. It was my program the whole time. I had to update it 6 times. There were 6 updates that it was missing to discover or whatever video files, and I hadn't realized it that whole time. So that was just a month of wasted work. So, new games, obviously, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. We are going to do an LP of that, just not right now, because I feel like it's very overdone right now, and not to mention we have 2 LPs right now that have not been completed that I'm going to get to in a minute. I also myself purchased a lot of other new games. I went out and purchased Bravely Default, which I actually thought about LPing, but after playing it a little bit, I realized it would be a very useless game to LP, especially if you're a commentator, because there is little to no time that you would ever be able to commentate, because all the characters speak, obviously, but they also narrate what they say. So it's kind of like I wouldn't be able to read it unless I muted the game, but the game has beautiful music, so I would never do that. I also have been obscenely obsessed with Skyrim. Excuse me, I got back into Skyrim. I've owned it for like whenever it came out, basically. But I take these like breaks from Skyrim, and I won't play for like 8 months, and then I'll play it again, and I'm like, why haven't I been playing for these 8 months? And so this past like school vacation that I've had, which I got out of school December 17th, until basically last weekend, I played it nonstop. I probably slept a total of 8 hours. No, that's a lie, but I played it days upon days straight. I forgot to eat sometimes. Like, it was pretty ridiculous. And I'm still kind of playing it, but I've kind of calmed down a little bit, and I brace myself and I pace myself like a few days a week, basically, or a few hours a week, I should even say. I should probably cut myself down to that long. So Skyrim, Bravely Default, Fantasy Life, which came out a few months ago, I played non-stop for like a month and a half, and then I also thought about LPing that game because I got my capture card, and I was like, oh my god, 3DS games everywhere. Fantasy Life is another one of those games that has a lot of dialogue, which isn't the problem, but I get very bored when characters talk and talk and talk and talk, which is the only problem I have with that game. It's a beautiful game, but that's really the only problem I have with it, is all the dialogue, and that is definitely a downfall. And I mean, it's not that I wouldn't LP it, but I would get very annoyed playing the game, because it's one of those games where I would just be like, alright, basically summary of what these people are saying, because they do like wise jokes, but I don't know. So that Dungeon Defenders I have been obsessed with, and it's kind of funny because Ben will yell at me sometimes because I try and get Ben to play with me all the time. I should probably tweet out sometimes like, hey, does anybody want to play Dungeon Defenders with me, because I can't do all these levels by myself. Some of them I try really hard, and it's just not happening. And I'm a pretty high level for a character. Well, I don't know what you call a high-level character, but I'm 50 right now, and it's tough for me to do some of the levels on my own. Some of them require you to do, like, levels, or some of you require to do some of those maps at level, like, 80-something, and I'm like, what? Because I have the Collector's Edition, or I don't know what it was called, the Anniversary Edition, something like that, where it came with, like, all the DLC and everything. And some of those levels are like, you must be level 85 to play this level, or recommended level, whatever. So it's crazy. So I've been playing that too. So there's a lot of games, and it's like just me getting distracted, and I play them for hours and hours and hours, and I waste my time. And I can't do stuff like this because of it. And I kick myself in the booty for it all the time because it's so annoying. Not to mention that right now I'm also working on all my competitive Pokemon for Alpha Sapphire, switching things over from Pokemon Y. I finally got myself a power save, so I should be using that to make, maybe not make Pokemon. I love breeding the Pokemon. It just feels more sentimental, I guess. And then I use those Pokemon, and I like replay games and use those Pokemon and use them through the LP just to like level them up. It makes things faster. But there are those Blissey secret bases on Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire now, so I might not need to do that anymore, giving you like 30,000 experience each battle. But so games and me not getting my butt up from them and getting my eyes away from them has definitely wasted more time than I thought it would, so that's definitely kicking me in the butt. But in any case, that was basically my ending to 2014, was me sitting on my butt in my bed and playing video games. But we're finally back on track. So what I want to talk about now is our channel. And I say our channel because it's not just mine. It's really not. I've had you guys coming to me and asking me where my videos were, when's the next one coming, what's happening to these games, and I want to answer them because you're obviously interested in them, and I feel bad just kicking you to the curb and never answering your questions. Like, that's just a jerk move. So, what I want to talk about is what's going to happen to our 2 current LPs. We have the Pokemon Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke still going on. We just beat Flannery. That's the last episode I had uploaded. And then Ham Ham Heartbreak is still ongoing, except that one only has like a few episodes left, but even still. Those are our 2 current LPs on the channel. And I want to talk about what's going to happen to them. And honestly, my answer to that is I don't know. Because what I want to do is I want to leave that up to you guys. My plan this year, because our channel has been up for a year now, and I think that's crazy, but my plan for 2015 is to make this channel very viewer-oriented and making it all about your decisions. For instance, for these 2 Let's Plays, I want you to decide what happens to them. For Sapphire Randomizer, I always want to say Alpha Sapphire. I've been pausing every time I say Sapphire because I feel like Alpha should be in there somewhere. For Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke, do you want us to continue it now? Do you want us to finish it later? Because in my personal opinion is that Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is exploded over the internet. So I'm afraid that Hoenn has been very overdone. Do you want us to move it and come back to it later, keep the files, and then just put it on a break like we have with Minecraft Mondays? Or do you want us to just stop? I'm honestly really against putting it to a complete stop. But that's all up to you guys. I felt really uncomfortable even ending. Skeeter, can you sit? Please. He's on my desk right now, and I need him to sit down, because I can't see a gosh darn thing. Please sit. Please. I'm really against putting it to a stop, because I was even against putting Leaf Green to a complete stop, but that was due to actual technical reasons. I lost all the files, so leave your answer to the comments below. Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke. Keep going, put it on halt, or stop it. Ham Ham Heartbreak, on the other hand, I really don't want to end Sapphire either, but I really don't want to end Ham Ham Heartbreak because it's one of those games where the people who watch it, they comment about how nostalgic it is and how much they miss these games, and it's just awesome that someone, like these other games, these cutesy little fun games have, like, brought back so many memories for people. So for Ham Ham Heartbreak, same question. Should we stop it? Should we put it on halt for now and come back to it? Or should we just keep going? For Ham Ham Heartbreak, my personal opinion is to keep going. I don't think I really want to stop that, but again, it's up to you guys. I want to do what you guys want to see. It's not just my channel. I already said that. It's your channel too. And I want to do what you guys want to see. Even if that means, for instance, I hate horror games. If you want to see me play a freaking horror game, I mean, whatever, I'll try. But if I pee or throw up, then I guess that's your entertainment. But anyway, those 2 LPs, leave a comment telling me what you want me to do with them. Would you like us to stop, take a break, or keep going for both of them? If not, well, either way, I've already planned future LPs. We are going to do Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire this year. I don't know when. Probably when the hype goes down for the games, because I don't want to just feel like I'm not copying, but I don't want to just feel like I'm late to the party. I had already felt like that when I was recording Omega Ruby earlier in the year, because I was like, I'm so late to this party because all these editing malfunctions and because my headset was in the trash. But we are going to be doing that sometime this year. I want to say it'll be a Wonderlock because I'm really interested in doing a Wonderlock, and by that time, again, a lot of people will have Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. It's just like X and Y, even though I know that Wonder trades are linked, but it's just like X and Y. You have to give it some time, and then all of a sudden all the cool Pokemon that have been breeded or whatever will come out and show their faces. So I think that'll be cool. Another LP that I have all locked and loaded is Pokemon Yellow. I want to go back to Kanto because we weren't able to finish Leaf Green, so I really want to go back to Kanto, and that's the game I want to go with because that was like... I know Hoenn was technically the first region I played where I like actually understood stuff, but Pokemon Yellow, I literally remember sitting on the couch and playing it nonstop. That was like my first game. Obviously I tinkered around with Red and Blue, but I actually remember playing Yellow. I have the hiccups so bad. It's not an HJ comment video without hiccups or burping or something. That's just me. I've got Pokemon Yellow all locked and loaded. All the layouts are done on my laptop over here. All the templates, all the whatever. That's all set and ready to go. Whether we start that now or later is going to depend on what we want to do with Sapphire. If we want to finish Sapphire right now, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to do, or we're going to do, I guess. I think we're just going to run Sapphire and Ham Heartbreak. Make it run its course, and then, Cat. Decide what you're doing, Cat. You need to sit, please. Pretty please. Thank you. You're so slow. I think we're just going to finish these 2 Let's Plays. Again, I really do want to hear your input on, like, what you want to do with them or not, or just move on. I feel like a lot of people are sick of Hoenn right now, and want to just move on with Sapphire, so we'll probably be bringing that back later, but... Again, that's up to you. So, our Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Wonderlock will probably be happening this year. Pokemon Yellow is all locked and loaded for whenever you guys want to see it. And I do have our... If you haven't noticed by now, I've been going in a pattern on the channel. I've been going Kanto, Johto, Hoenn. Obviously, you know what comes next, 4th gen. I have a 4th gen game all locked and loaded. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to say what kind of playthrough it's going to be. I can say, though, that it's not going to be a Nuzlocke. So, that should be interesting. I'm actually really excited to play that. It will be, obviously, a 4th gen game, and then next is 5th gen, which I've already given some thought to. But again, I don't think it's going to be a Nuzlocke. So, we'll just have to wait and see. I haven't given too much thought to that one, but, that makes me think, though, that, Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire won't be coming until after we're done that 5th gen game, which I don't really want to happen. I feel like that's too far away, but I guess it depends how fast we get through those other games. Pokemon Yellow is kind of, I don't want to say it's filler, but it's just like a reimbursement, I guess. It's to redeem ourselves for failing with Leaf Green, or I should say myself. You had nothing to do with that. That was all me. It's to redo our Kanto, because I want to get a full LP of all 6 regions done, at least once. Just a full one. So, that might break up our pattern a little bit, but I think it would be I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be a nice breakup. So, that being said, though, I don't see these 2 current LPs, man, I really don't know. I might just break down and just do them both, drive them into the ground. I'm not gonna start putting up videos until next week, and I know I'm probably sound like that, and you're like, oh, well, now you're gonna go on a next hiatus. I'm really not, I promise. I want to give you guys time to come back, to look at what we've done, what we have so far, and to determine what you guys want to see on this channel. And I'm more interested in hearing, like, outside of Pokemon games, if that makes sense, because obviously we had the 2 Hamtaro games. I would love to do more viewer-oriented games. I would love to bring back Minecraft and have a server open with you guys, and every Monday, like, bring back Minecraft Mondays, have you guys come on and just make stuff, make a city, whatever, do a survival game, whatever. Minecraft Mondays with viewers would be great. Or even, like, Dungeon Defenders. go on and have people come on with me. You can have, I think, up to 6 defenders on certain maps, so that'd be cool. I want to get my hands on Elder Scrolls Online, so that would be cool too. Have people come on. I'm not sure how Elder Scrolls Online works because I haven't played it yet, but it'd be really, really cool to interact with you guys through games. That'd be amazing. And I think that's it. Other than that, all I want to say to you guys is a huge thank you, because this past year has been amazing for this channel. It's been such an experience. I basically started this because I thought it would help me in helping explain things, basically helping to teach, because it's what I love doing, not to mention that I love video games, so what better to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And it's been really cool, and this is going to sound super stupid because there are YouTubers that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, millions of subscribers, but it's really cool to even think about 230 or 200 plus people watching my videos. That's crazy to think about, especially because all I cared about was 1 view. Like, it was that I'm that kind of person where that 1 view like got me crazy excited, because it was like all that was telling me, well, it was telling me a lot, but it was telling me basically that this one person took the time out of their day to even come and look at my video. I don't even care if you wanted to click on it and just didn't even listen to the first few minutes. You took your time out to look at my content in some way, and that's so amazing. So I want to thank you so much for that. And our New Year resolution for this year, for this channel, is that you guys get super involved and that we stick to that Monday through Friday, with the exception of like actual emergencies or like holidays that get in the way, because I know that a lot of people won't watch a video on Christmas or Halloween or whatever. But in any case, that's my goal for this year, and I hope I pull through, because I'm so tired of putting people down and making people so upset with not putting up videos and not staying true to my word. Because I'm really, well, I'd like to think that I wasn't that kind of person. I don't like putting people down. I like making people happy. So it feels great to finally be back here and making a video and being able to like express myself right now. But in any case, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna get back into the whole let's make videos thing and focus on our LPs that we have coming up. So again, let me know what you want to happen to our current LPs, and from there on I'll line up what our next LPs are going to be. So thank you so much for watching and for your input. Comment what you thought about this update, what you hope to see in the future, any games that you have suggestions for. I take every suggestion into consideration, even if it's going to be a horror game, even though I hate horror games to an extreme. But I'm interested in seeing it, so thank you so much. Leave a like if you enjoyed this update video, or leave a like if you love my content in general. I can't speak now. Blah. My lips have gone numb from talking so much. So leave a like if you enjoyed this video, leave a like if you like my channel, and leave a comment about what you want to see, what you want to happen to our current LPs, and what you think about ponies. Or what you think about my annoying cat. Look how ugly he is. He's so ugly. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!